Ready?
I say yes. Okay.
Hello?
No, you have to go. No, go. It says live.
Yeah, well, it's not right though.
I don't know what's going on. Something strange.
Said go live.
It does. It says live, and there's a countdown. So people, yeah,
Hello?
we're live, but it's not very bright.
What's going on?
Okay, guys, can you see us clearly? For those of you, is it Haron? Haron, help us out, Haron. How bright is the screen? Because to us it looks dark, and we don't know why.
Can you see us? Hi, guys. Can you see us, or is it dark?
Everyone's saying it looks okay. Does it look all right? It's okay. You're
okay.
A star.
Is it light? Yeah.
Wojtek.
Wojtek, is it dark or is it normal colour?
There's loads of you. This is great.
Hello,
hi, guys.
Lovely to see you. It's perfect. Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Yay.
Okay. Well,
just we can't see, but
yeah,
never mind.
that's fine. We'll look at you instead of us. That
yes,
helps.
We'll look at you. Hello.
Hi. Okay, so Sabrah.
It is a bit dark, he's saying.
Is
it's
it?
normal. It's a little
Well,
bit
the
darker.
problem is, guys, when we go live, at the moment we're doing it from our work. We will eventually be doing it from home with a big window with lots of light.
Is it anything on here that we can measure?
Oh, hold on. Maybe it's... No, that's volume.
That's volume.
That's volume. Okay, you tell them something while I have a quick look.
So, guys, today we're going to be looking at 25 essential phrasal verbs.
Sabrah's lost a lid to a pen.
So, phrasal verbs are very, very common in English. They're used on a day-to-day basis. But one thing I have to tell you about them is they are not formal.
Nope.
Yeah, they have a formal version or a formal equivalent. So, for example, if you wanted to say turn something down, the more formal way to say it would be to reject or refuse, like turn down an offer.
Yeah. Or it depends if it's like a light, it could be decrease.
Well, turn down can be turn down the volume, which could mean reduce.
Yeah.
So they always have a more formal equivalent. So, yes, they are very, very common in day-to-day English.
Yeah.
We use them all the time in chatting, relaxed conversations. But in interviews, we will tend to use the more formal version. And in more formal occasions, we would probably tend to choose
the formal equivalent.
Yeah.
And certainly when it comes to writing, academic writing, formal emails, formal letters, then that's exactly what you should be doing, the academic formal equivalent.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, guys, it's so nice to
Let's
see you
just
all.
say
I can
hi.
see lots of your comments. Thank you so much for joining us for our second live on YouTube. It's very exciting.
It is. We had a great lesson with you guys last week.
Yeah.
And we're really looking forward to helping you with your phrasal verbs today.
We are. And guys, please tell us if we speak too fast. Yeah. If we're speaking too fast, just write to us and say, please slow down. And we will. Because we're together and we're good friends, it's easy for us to start talking quickly. So just tell us, please, if we do. Right, shall we get started?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I explain? Now, I'm sure most of you know. Sorry, I keep putting my coffee down. Most of you know what a phrasal verb is. But for those of you that might not be so comfortable using phrasal verbs, I just want to explain what they are. So a phrasal verb is a verb. Now, you should be able to see this okay. A verb plus a particle. Okay, we say particle. Now I've got a spell on YouTube. So particle means that it could be a preposition, preposition, or even an adverb.
Yes, that's
true. Because
yeah.
sometimes we might say we get on well with, and there's our adverb.
Yeah, that's very, very true, to get on well with someone.
So
okay, so we've got the first one, guys. I'm going to write it on now. Is to mess up. To mess up. Now, to mess something up can be to make a mistake or not do very well in a situation. So, for example, if you go for a job interview and you feel you didn't do a good job, you don't think you did very well in the questions.
I've messed up.
Maybe you said, oh, actually, I'm not sure if I really want this job, or, oh, I don't have enough experience, or you said the wrong thing. Afterwards, you can say,
I messed up.
Yeah, you say, oh, no, I messed up.
Or in an exam, if you take an exam and you choose the wrong answer, or you get confused with the questions. Oh, I messed up. I didn't understand a question.
Or if you're trying to make a good impression on a girl or boy that you quite like romantically, and you say the wrong thing, and afterwards you think, oh no, they won't like me anymore. I've messed up. So to not do very well in a situation that you care about and that you would like to do well in, to mess it up. Yeah. You can also mess up your room, which means something different.
Well, I think that kind of, it just means to be very disorganized.
Yeah.
You can mess up your hair.
Layla is very messy. She's not tidy. She's often messing up her desk.
Yeah, it's very messy.
So yes, to not be organised, things to be untidy.
Okay.
It's a good point about phrasal verbs to make, actually, that many have several meanings.
Yes,
yeah, they have
which
several meanings.
does make life a lot more confusing for you guys.
Yeah.
But when you look it up on an online dictionary or a normal dictionary, they will give you the various meanings, and a really good dictionary will give you example sentences with each. So that's how you'll be able to understand the difference through the context that it's being used in.
Someone has just asked us, what's the equivalent for mess up? So like the more formal equivalent.
To make a mistake.
Yeah, to make a mistake.
I made a mistake.
Yeah. To do
I got it wrong.
To do a poor job. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Good question. Thank you very much. All right, next one. You go for this one.
Yeah, we've got them saved on Sabrah's phone. We were very organised. This is our planning.
Okay, so you've got put up.
Okay. Put up or put up with. Okay, so I'm rubbing these off as we go, guys, but I am writing them down. Can you see our new board clearly? Is that okay? Everyone's happy with that? To put up. Okay, and then as we rewind, as I said before, we can also have more than one particle. So we've got to put up with. Sabrah's going to give you a great example with that, I'm sure.
Well, I have to put up with Layla.
I'm going to explain this. It's not positive. To put up. Now, to put something up means to actually
physically put something up. Yeah.
You can put a picture up on the wall. Yeah. There is also the formal equivalent, I'm going to say it, sorry, is to erect something. Okay, if you want to Google that, be careful. Because to erect is a very formal way of saying to build something. So I put up the tent. I built the tent. I erected the tent. Yeah. Okay, so
put up a fence around your house.
Yes. Yeah. Erect is really a very academic formal word. We would say put up. So there's that one. You can also use put up if somebody comes to stay at your house. You can put them up.
Wojciech, he's so good.
Is he?
He's just already said that.
Okay, Wojciech, we need to invite you on Love English.
To Love English.
You can do some teaching. We'll have our coffee while you teach. It is, absolutely, to give someone somewhere to live for a short period of time.
Yeah. Often, so I've had to put up my sister. She's got nowhere to live.
Yeah, it's often in a way that you're doing someone a favour, helping them out.
So what about put up with someone or put up with something?
Sabrah just said she puts up with me. What do you think that means?
No, I love Layla really very, very much.
She has to put up with me occasionally.
She has to put up with me too.
It means to tolerate. To tolerate means that you deal with somebody or something that you find difficult and hard to manage. So if you, for example, your mother living with your parents, you might put up with them complaining about what time you get home, or I don't know what else.
You might put up with your boyfriend leaving his socks around the room, or your girlfriend if she's got an annoying habit, like, I don't know, she spends too much money sometimes, or she does lots of shopping, things like that.
You could also put up with some things. So if you have neighbours and they're playing loud music, they're having a party, if you put up with it, you don't complain. You just go, okay, it's fine. I can tolerate it. I can manage it.
You accept it. Yeah. You think, oh, okay.
It's annoying.
You love all the other things about them, or you can accept the other things, but so you just put up with that. You accept it. You tolerate it. Yeah. So I put up with Layla being bossy.
Me? Never.
That's what I put up with, guys.
Never.
I love her really, but she is bossy.
True.
Okay. Right. So let's go to next one, guys. Are you being the cleaning lady?
I am a little bit.
Okay. Right. This one is. I can write this one.
Yeah.
You can start explaining. Stay up.
Stay up, as in
to stay up late.
Ooh, Sabrah stays up late a lot. I go to bed early.
I'm a night person.
To stay up, stay means remain. So to remain awake, I suppose. There isn't.
So you can say, oh, I stayed up late last night, or tonight I'm going to stay up and watch the football game.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to stay up and watch this program. Or I have to stay up and finish some work. I have to stay up and write an essay or something like that.
Yeah.
So to stay up, meaning to stay up longer, really.
And that's the phrasal verb. If you say stay up, then it's not really a phrasal verb when you're talking about something remaining in an upright position. Yeah. That's not really. A phrasal verb is where the verb and the preposition take on a whole new meaning.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Good, Leila. Okay, next one is to stay out.
Ooh, okay. To stay out is, well, it's, again, that's kind of how would we use that? We'd just say to remain outside. Yeah. So I don't know that it actually has a completely different meaning. Stay out. So stay away. You might stay away. Well, okay, if you say stay out, like you might say to whoever you're living with, a friend or your parents or whatever, you might say, oh, actually, I'm staying out late tonight, so don't worry about dinner. Yeah, I'm going to stay out. Yeah, I'm not coming home. I'm remaining outside. Yeah, you're remaining outside, so you're staying away from the normal place where you would be. Really, yeah. Yes. So it's quite those are quite simple, guys, but very, very commonly used. Like I would text my mum and say, "Oh, don't worry about dinner. I'm staying out tonight." Yeah, it's how we'd normally. It's colloquial English. It's how we talk more naturally. That's right. I love reading your comments. It's so easy to want to reply, but we're trying to go through these phrasal verbs. Hi from Barcelona. Yay, we love Barcelona and Turkey. Fantastic, guys. We are looking at your comments. All right, turn up, show up. Very similar. Yes, and actually they're really. Are you okay? Yeah, okay, Sabrah's getting on with that. I'll explain. I think turn up is a very poignant one, because if you think any of you that come to the UK, someone might say, oh, what time did you turn up? And tomorrow you need to turn up for class at 9 o'clock. And English people don't often, unless they're a teacher, understand how difficult phrasal verbs can be for you. And if someone says to you, class is 9 o'clock, you need to turn up at 8:30. Yeah. Turn up. It's arrive. It's arrive. Turn literally means to move position. It's turn, like to turn to look at something. Yeah. So it's quite strange. It is possibly one of the most common phrasal verbs. Very, very, very common. And you can also use show up as well, guys. But show up is perhaps something when something is more unexpected. Yeah, spontaneous. So you might say, oh, she showed up at the party. I didn't think she would come. Or do you know that she actually showed up at work? I didn't think she was coming back. Yeah. We often say that when we see somebody that we didn't think would come, we say, oh, no, they did show up. Or, oh, they didn't show up. They didn't come. They didn't arrive. But it's arrive. Yeah, that's arrive. All it is. But it's so important to know those. So important. I often turn up to things late. I'm a late person. She is a little bit. So I turn up late, so I arrive late. She has her own clock. You have a personal I have time. A Spanish view of time. Yeah. Okay, right. Next one, guys. We need your thumb. Yeah, we do. So set off and head off. Oh, they're great ones. Do you want to write this one? I'll do it. So set off, guys, means to leave. So you might say, right, we're going on a day trip. So we're going out for the day. For example, in England, we might say, right, we're going to visit London. And we would say, we're going to set off at 9 o'clock. So it just means to leave, to plan to go somewhere at a certain time. Head off is similar, but head off means just that you're going to go. So, for example, you've been out for the evening and then you need to leave. You say, okay, guys, I'm heading off now. And this just means I'm leaving. When you set off, it's more that you're planning to go somewhere, isn't it? You're setting off to a destination. Yeah, you have an intended head off just means I'm leaving, I'm going. Yeah. So I might text you and say, okay, I'm heading off to go here now. Yeah. As in, it just means I'm going, I'm heading off. Again, it's strange because it's nothing to do with our head. It could be. It's almost slightly idiomatic. It is a little bit idiomatic. So head off, meaning to leave. And I think if you think about your head going top of your head. In that direction, yeah. It doesn't mean your head off. Not that. It's a whole other lesson. Okay, brilliant. Right, guys. Next one. Leila, this is for you. Find out. Find out. Simple, easy. Discover. That's it. The equivalent. Some of these are that straightforward. Oh, hello. It's doing some funny things now. There are reflections on the board. Sorry about that, guys. There are. It's a bit difficult. We hope you can read it. It was. We wanted to make sure that you had something to actually read off. Yeah. So we're doing our best. Yeah. But as I said, it's lighting, not ideal. Yeah. So what was it? It was find out. Okay. Find out is to discover, to find out some information that is new. Okay. Yeah. So what have you found out recently? Recently, I found out that there is one complete short sentence in English. And it is, I am. It's a complete sentence. Subject and verb. I am. How are you? No. Are you here? I am. I am. Yeah. So when you learn something new, you discover something new. So if I was to tell you guys, I've just found out that Leila's getting married. Yeah, no. I've just discovered it. No, she's not. But if I was to know that and find that out, then I could say it in that sentence, couldn't I? Yeah, absolutely. New information.
Okay, sorry about the reflections, guys.
Can you? Yeah, it's just.
We'll do our best to keep it.
Does that look a bit better, actually, like that?
Maybe is that better?
Yeah, it's not ideal. We're like getting pushed.
Okay, right. All right, guys. Next one. I can see you've got some good questions, and I'm going to come back to those. We can come back to them at the end.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Right. Next one.
And some of your phrasal verbs that you're mentioning, we're going to get there.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Next one is cut down on. Cut down on. Do you want to explain, Leila?
I should, because I have cut down on something very recently. I'm not happy about it because it's something I love, but I know that it's not good for me. Sabrah's happy because she likes me to be healthy. Yeah. Cut down. I've cut down on chocolate. And when you cut down, what does it mean?
To reduce. Yeah. Usually we talk about a bad habit. Yeah. So cut down on smoking, cut down on drinking, cut down on anything that you feel is not healthy for you, not a good habit for you. It can be about other things. Like
it's usually something that you eat or you know, smoking and things like that as well.
It can be about habits though, like I'm cutting down on going to the going to the pub.
And Sabrah just mentioned there going, cutting down on going. If it's followed by a verb, it needs to be a gerund. And if you want to learn more about the grammar of phrasal verbs, which is important, I've got a lesson on that, and we'll put a link to that in the description and at the end of this video.
And most phrasal verbs, if they end with a preposition, they'll be followed by a gerund.
They should be.
ING form is followed by, if you have a preposition, it's followed by an ING form. Yeah. So, yes. Okay, right. Next one we've got is take up.
Take up is start. That's it. Start a new hobby. Start something new. So you might take up yoga. You might take up smoking. You know, not the best thing to take up. We try and think about it in terms of good habits, but of course you can, you don't really say I took up smoking because it would imply that you're doing it in a positive way. Take up. What else could you take up?
Well, you might take up a new hobby. For example, I would like to take up learning Arabic, actually. Yes. Or I've taken up learning to dance, learning to salsa dance.
Yeah.
So yes,
something you do regularly.
New hobby, yes, a new activity or hobby, things like that. You would say, "I've taken up blah blah blah." I've taken up going to the gym.
Yes,
I wish I could say that. Okay, right. Next one.
Oh, where are we?
We are turned down. All right, turned down. So to turn down, do you want to write it up for me, Leila?
Yeah.
So to turn down has two meanings. First one is to reduce, as we were saying at the beginning. So, for example, to turn down the volume or to turn down the light. If you have a light where you can dim the switch, and that just means to reduce. But you can also not accept or refuse something if you turn something down or turn someone down.
Say no.
Yes, you say no. So if you're offered a job, but you decide you don't want to accept that job, you can turn it down. If someone asks you to marry them and you say no, you've turned them down. Oh, very, very sad.
I think it's also worth noting that occasionally with phrasal verbs, they're actually, it's not that they're more formal, but they're more polite and softer. So if Sabrah says, what could you ask me?
Leila, please come on holiday with me.
Or Sabrah, I'm going to have to turn you down.
Yes. Yeah.
So, but rather than saying no,
it's a more polite way.
It's more polite. Think about the phrasal verb. We're not including this, but think about the phrasal verb pass away, which means die. It's softer. Rather than saying death or no, it's turn down or pass away.
Quit and drop out.
Yes.
Yeah. So quit is very definite. But
quit is quite
perhaps a little bit softer.
Yeah.
We'll talk. We can talk about that one at the
end. That's another.
Quit and drop out actually. Okay. Next one. We have got keep up.
Okay.
Keep up. I'll do. All right.
Okay. You go.
Yeah.
Purple one. To keep up is to maintain. So, for example, if you are studying at university, like our students, then you need to keep up with the work. It means that you need to stay on track, on the same level, in the same position as other people, and not actually the opposite would be fall behind.
Yeah.
So
a lot of them have opposites, but actually their opposites are not like the opposite preposition. So they're not like in, out. It's not that simple, sadly.
So you can keep up with work. You could keep up with, if Sabrah and I went running, I would need to keep up with her. I'm sure she can run faster. So to keep up. Or if you fall behind, think about the preposition there. It is actually the preposition behind is behind something.
If you guys went to a very, very advanced English class, some of you would be able to keep up and be able to follow and understand, and some of you might not be able to.
You might fall behind a little.
I'm sure most of you would, but some of you might find it difficult to keep up. It's possible. Yeah. So it's kind of like not being able to follow everything if you can't keep up or keep the same level.
Exactly. Yeah, to maintain. Someone asked about carry on. Carry on just means continue.
Yeah, carry on means continue.
Continue.
Yeah, good
so
question.
Carry on.
Keep your questions, guys, because we're
spotting them. If there's something that we think is going to be really helpful to this particular phrasal verb, we'll answer.
Oh, I like this one. This one is wound up. To be wound up. To be wound up means to be stressed out.
To wind, the verb means to put something around in a very tight way. Yeah. Okay, I'm using this horrible cloth for the board. But when you are wound up, it means you're very tight, your muscles, you're feeling very stressed and angry and annoyed. To be wound up.
We use it like an adjective almost, don't we? Wound up.
I think it is an adjective, but you can use it as a phrasal verb. Yeah. She wound me up. Yeah, exactly. She annoyed me. Yeah.
She really winds me up with being in the present.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
She winds me up. Yeah,
that's a really good one.
If we say she winds me up, this means she annoys me. Something she does really annoys me. So yeah,
I think that's
Leila
good.
Doesn't wind me up.
No.
Yeah, no, of course not. Your children might wind you up. If you have children, they can sometimes stress you out and you'd be like,
stop winding me up.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So keep those questions coming. I can see them.
Oh, someone's going to marry us both.
Oh, that's
Thank you for the
generous.
Offer. We might have to turn you down. Sorry.
Okay, next one, guys, is chill out. Opposite of to be wound up, really. To chill out is such a common phrasal verb. If I say to Leila, okay, tonight I'm not going to do any work, I'm going to chill out. I wouldn't say, Leila, I'm going to relax. Yeah. It sounds too formal. I'd say, oh, Leila, I'm going to chill.
I need to chill out tonight.
Yeah. So very, very common to relax, to de-stress, everything like that.
You can also use it in, it's not negative, but if Sabrah's like, I'm so annoyed, I can say, Sabrah, come on, chill out. I can use it as an imperative to say, calm down, relax, just chill out.
Very often it'll be dropped the out and it would just be chill.
Chill, actually. You can,
It's very, very common, So yes, there we go. That one, is that clear? I think we need to work the board now, don't we?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll wipe.
Okay, I'll go to leave out. Right, if you leave something out or leave someone out, you don't include them. Okay, so for example, say you're going to cook. You decide, oh, do you know what? I'm going to leave out the salt. Actually, I don't want the meal to be too salty, so I'm going to leave it out. You don't include it. If you leave someone out, this is where you don't include a person in a particular activity. So usually within a group activity, you don't invite them and you don't include them.
It's a bit mean.
So children will often complain and say, oh, I was left out. They didn't invite me or they didn't include me. I was left out. And often you can describe your feeling as to feel left out. So if you find out that your friends went out without you, you think, oh gosh, I feel really left out. I don't know why they didn't include me. Yeah, to be left out. Not very nice. No, not very nice. That one. Okay.
All right. What's next?
Freak out.
Freak out. Or stress out. Is that the next one that you've got with freak out? Yes. Yeah. Stress out. Freak out. To panic. To get really. If we think about out. Yeah. Freak out. Stress out. It's where there's an element of not having control over your feelings. Yeah. So if you go on a really scary roller coaster ride, you might freak out. You might have no control over the fear that you're feeling.
Very true.
Equally so, you could freak out. You could get maybe angry as well. Yeah, slightly.
You freak out. You're like you just said. You're scared. Like if you see a ghost,
freak out.
You'd be like, oh my goodness, I'm so freaked out. I'm so scared. I'm so worried.
I think freak out is a little bit more American, though. I think we would say stress out more.
But if it was something supernatural, I think we use freak out.
Freaky is like a little bit
scary,
supernatural,
spooky,
but scary.
Yeah. But stress out is much more British.
Yeah, freak actually means. I mean, if you can call someone a freak, you shouldn't. It's not nice. Yeah. But it's an unusual, strange. Like that's freaky. That's scary, or that's weird.
Strange behaviour. You can say what's a bit freaky. But stress out means to be angry, to be annoyed, to be stressed. And you can say to somebody, oh, can you stop stressing out? Often it can be family relationships, boyfriend, girlfriend, they can be stressed out and you might want to say to them, calm down, you're stressed out.
Chill.
Yeah. Or often girls can be like, oh, I'm so stressed out about this, for example.
Yeah.
So yes.
Okay.
Nice,
freak out,
easy one.
stress out.
I can see some of you putting budge up. That's an interesting one. We can quickly explain the budge up.
Budge up or
budge up was in move up.
Oh, budge up. Okay. Yeah. To
Budge
move up a little bit.
Yeah, budge up means
budge
to move.
Up.
So if there's no space on a seat for all of you, you can say, come on guys, budge up means make space for me. Move up.
Yeah.
Good.
Less common, but good one.
Louise, you've written my mother-in-law freaks me out.
Does she?
I don't know if I should have read that comment. Make sure she doesn't watch this video.
Or your wife.
Yeah. That's brilliant. Okay.
Nice.
Right.
It is good. I think
Louise, you're very funny.
Those of you that are trying to write with the phrasal verbs and create a context for them, that's exactly how to learn for any vocabulary, is to actually use it and try and put it in a context that you understand. You're personalizing it.
Definitely.
It will help you remember.
Yeah. Someone's written, Leila and Sabrah, please chill out. We would like to chill out, actually, and do less work, but sadly, our lives don't permit that. Maybe in the future.
We're working hard at the moment for you guys.
Okay, next one is switch off.
Okay, right.
Go for this, Leila?
Now, I'm going to say switch off, and everyone's going to say, that's easy. It's like turn the TV off or, turn the light off, switch it off. Yes, but did you know that actually we switch off every evening? What time do you switch off?
I switch off about 8. Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that she looks for a button, presses it, and goes.
There isn't a button. I haven't found. If there is one, I haven't found it yet.
To switch off means that you relax completely.
Yeah.
You stop thinking about work, about the problems you've had, especially when it comes to talking about work. Yeah. You need to switch off at the end of the day and stop thinking about your job and just relax.
Yeah. Yeah. So I often say, right, that's it now. I'm not doing any more work. I'm going to switch off. Yeah, exactly. Good. Okay, carry on, guys. Means to continue.
I think they're telling us to carry on.
Oh, are they telling us to carry on?
Okay,
that's good. Okay, next one. Wind down.
Oh, this is nice. Yeah. This is good.
Do you want to? I'll explain.
Well, I said before, I haven't got anything else, or I could use my hair, couldn't I? Yeah. Wind. This is to wind. To put something around. So
it wound up. Remember, we're to be stressed out. It's height. Something that you're wound. You are wound.
So you're really tight and stressed and anxious.
Yeah.
To wind down is
to relax. Takes time. Wind down suggests a process.
Yes, it does.
So when you go on holiday, slowly you wind down. Mm-hmm. You slowly relax. Yeah. In the evenings after work, most people can't just go from work to home and go off like that. Yeah.
Switch off
like that. They need a bit of time. Process. They need to have dinner. It's a process. Have dinner, maybe have a glass of wine, or if you don't drink, do whatever you need to do.
You might watch a bit of football to wind down. Yeah. You might play a game.
Yeah, play PlayStation or go for a walk. Yeah, and in that time, you are winding down. You are chilling out. You are unwinding. Yeah, good. Okay, right. Next one is bump into. Right, I'll write this one up.
Okay. To bump is to hit, not in a hard way, but just gently to kind of bump something. If you bump into someone, it doesn't mean, Sabrah, do you want to demonstrate? That's not gentle. She's so rough sometimes. It means that you accidentally meet somebody in the street. There's no necessarily physical contact.
No, it's not physical at all, guys. No.
But you bump into someone. You go, oh, how are you?
Meet them unexpectedly.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you didn't expect to meet them, and then you see them there suddenly.
Lovely to bump into.
I mean, you could bump into them literally, but it's not normally. Normally, it's when you see them by chance. Yeah. So you didn't plan to meet them. You meet them by chance. You say, oh, it's nice to bump into you. Nice to see you. Yeah. Exactly. Okay. Good.
Are you typical English ladies? No, we're much better. We teach English.
I think we're quite typical. We like our cups of tea. I do like fish and chips.
I like fish. I haven't had it lately. Yeah. So how are we typical? Fish and chips, tea, gin. Yes, we're typical. Shopping. Yes.
I do like Prince Harry as well. I must admit. I do like Prince Harry. Is that typical enough for you?
I think it is.
Okay, next one, guys. We've got come across.
This is a little bit like bump into, but not
but it
when
can
it comes
be about a thing.
It's a thing more than it is people.
Yeah. So it's when you find something that you weren't looking for, but you think, oh, it's interesting to find that. Yeah. So you might come across in your room an old picture, or you might come across your your clothes from when you were little. You might think, oh, if you're sorting things out, if you're trying to tidy things up, another phrasal verb, sort out, tidy up, see how common they are.
We use them a lot.
And then you find something that you didn't expect, so you come across it. You weren't looking for it, but you find it.
Find it by accident, by chance.
By accident,
I just came across this, like you said, picture. I came across this the other day. I thought you might like it.
Yeah. Often when we're researching as students, we can say, oh, actually, I came across this article and it really interested me. So I found it by chance.
You didn't know it existed before.
Yeah, exactly. Good. All right. Deal. Guys, I can see your questions. I can see deal with. Can we save it for the end?
Yeah, keep it. That's a good one.
Save it for the end, and we'll talk about it.
We've already mentioned find out. You need to watch the video again at the end. We've said find out. Yeah. Discover.
Okay. Right. Next one, guys, is chase up.
Chase up. This is good.
This is a good one for business. This is where you need to find out about something. So say, for example, you've organised some work to be done. So imagine you're the boss and you've organised some work to be done in your department and you don't know where that work is. You don't know what's happening with that. You might say to your colleague, you might say, oh, can we chase that up, please? Can I find out what's happening with that?
Yeah.
So, for example, the plan to build a new building somewhere. You might say, so how are the plans coming on? Can we chase it up? It means to find out about something, to be up to date with something.
I think to follow as well.
To follow.
Yeah. You could say follow up on as well.
Yeah. Chase. I think when we chase up, it's a bit more urgent.
It is. I mean, if you think about chase, the verb actually means to run after, to run behind someone, to try and catch them, to chase. So to chase something up, there is a sense of urgency. Actually, I've been doing that this week. I've had to chase up my bank and my solicitors. I'm doing lots of grown-up stuff.
You're having to do lots of calling. You're chasing them. You're having to find out where that thing is in the process. What stage is it at? Yeah, or what's going on? Yeah, exactly.
That's a really good one.
Chase up. Okay.
What else we got?
Hang out. Nice easy one. Hang out. Hang out means to spend time with somebody or to spend time with a group of people.
Socialise.
So Leila and I do hang out quite a lot. We work together and obviously we do our channel together, but we do also hang out at the weekends as well. We're basically married.
a little bit married. Yeah.
So hang out just means to spend time with a group of people or just with a partner or something.
Yeah.
Spend time relaxing really in a social occasion. It's important to point out that you don't really hang out by yourself.
No, it'd be a bit sad, wouldn't it?
It's
or with your dog, Sabrah.
Can hang out. I do hang out with my dog. It implies that it's with another person. Yeah. So it's normally a social thing to hang out.
Let's hang out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, you go next one, Leila. We've got take off.
Oh, okay. Take off. Take off is, and we have mentioned it before in a lot of videos, but it is such an essential phrasal verb. First of all, we use it when it comes to aeroplanes. We know this. Leaving. Be careful because it's not take down. The opposite. It's just land. So take off when an aeroplane goes up into the sky, or when a business, a career starts to do very well in a short period of time. Be successful.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Okay, good. Well done, Leila.
Yeah, the business took off.
So we would like our YouTube channel to take off.
It is taking off.
And we would like to get to 100,000 subscribers by the end of this year.
Or tomorrow. If you shared this, we could get there tomorrow. You don't know.
That's true.
You just don't know.
So your YouTube channel will take off soon. Thank you. Oh, that means so much to us. Thank you.
Thanks to you guys, really.
Yeah, thanks to you guys. Thank you so much for supporting us and always following us. You're very, very kind. Okay, Fallout. Okay, this is a good one.
We've nearly done it, but we've managed to avoid. Sabrah and I have avoided falling out quite well. She's laughing. She's like, no, we haven't. To have an argument with somebody, and basically when you fall out, it usually, hopefully, is for a temporary period of time, but it's where you have kind of an argument, a disagreement, and you're not on a friendly terms.
No, you're not speaking.
You might not be. Yeah, speaking. We've fallen out.
You've fallen out. You said you're not speaking. You're not in a good relationship at that point.
No,
you're not really friends. Or if it's in a couple, then you might be ignoring each other. Yeah, things like that.
We fell out. We had an argument, and we just decided.
So we're a bit like this to each other. You've fallen out. Leila and I have come close to this, but we have avoided it. We've avoided it.
We have. We love each other and we need each other.
Yes, we do. Definitely. So when you fall out, guys, it's not breaking up.
No,
it's not breaking up. Break up is
very
separate in a relationship.
Permanent.
Yeah. Yeah, breakup is permanent, but I suppose you could get back together.
You could, but it implies
it's much
permanency.
Permanent, whereas fallout is a disagreement and you're not speaking, but hopefully you will make up. Yeah, make up means to become friends again. So to put aside your differences, so to find a way to agree again and make up. So to become friends again, or to become back to being a happy couple, things like that. Don't
confuse it with make up, the noun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is obviously putting your beautiful faces on, as we do. But yeah, make up is to resolve the disagreement. Resolve is the equivalent.
Fix. Yeah, exactly. And also make up means to invent. So you might make up a story, or you might make up a lie. Yeah, you might think, oh, I've got to make up a really good lie, or make up a really good excuse.
Oh, make up an excuse, make up a lie, to create
to invent
something.
Or create, so yeah, I think people often will make up stories and things like that. It means something from the imagination. You have to make something up. Okay, guys, we have got, I think we've just got one more. What is it? It is, oh no, we got one more.
We did it.
We've done them all. We've done 25.
Great.
Yeah, make up, create, or invent. Okay, let's go through some of your questions.
Yeah.
Make up also means compensate. That's a good point. Yeah, to make up for something. If you put the preposition for, to make up for something, which actually is a great point, because sometimes you can add different prepositions and then the meaning will change. Yeah, so make up for, and then with other phrasal verbs, you can add an extra preposition and then the meaning will change again.
Yeah, I bought my wife some flowers to make up for forgetting our anniversary.
Oh dear. So to make up for something, to compensate, to try to get back to a level where they will be happy with you again. Okay, should we go through some of the
figure out is a good one, because we said work out. Figure out implies that there's more of a process behind it, so it's to develop an understanding. So often we talk about maths, you need to figure out a sum.
Right up, figure out.
I think that's a really good one, actually. So
you have to say we need to figure this out. I need to work it out, or
take some thinking.
We might say I can't figure it out. So for example, if I'm doing Sudoku, do you know Sudoku? The crossword thing?
I can never
figure it out. I can't figure it out. To figure out. Okay, that's a good one. Very informal.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really say it in a work context. Maybe.
No, well, you could.
Maybe
depending.
If you knew your colleagues really well, but in a presentation, you wouldn't use it. What would be the equivalent of figure out? To work out, really.
It's not the
formal, understand. To understand. Maybe, to understand. Okay,
process.
We've got take after. Right, take after is a good one, Leila.
Okay, so I'm assuming you're referring to being like someone in your family. So when you take after someone, it usually implies that you have similar characteristics, whether it's personality or also look.
Can be physically,
an older relative. You can only take after an older person.
Who's older, so your mother, your father, your grandparent.
Yeah, it would usually stop there. Could you say brother and sister?
It's not like really. That you've inherited from.
Yeah. So it would be usually you take after your mother or you take after your father for some different things.
Yeah, or your grandparents.
Grandparents.
You take after
I take after my nan,
grandma, don't you? Yeah, her grandma. I think I take after my mum.
Yeah?
Yeah. So take after. Be similar to in some aspects. Okay. Take after doesn't mean caring or looking after. No. Look after. It means the same as take care of. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's probably where the confusion is, because you've got take care.
Yeah.
Take care of and look
after. But take after means something different. What we just described. Okay. Bring round. Bring something round. This is quite an easy one.
Or bring someone round. Would that imply like I had to bring her around to the idea, to thinking, to manipulate someone to think in the same way as me?
That's a very good point.
That's very advanced. That's good.
I think they might mean bring something physically round.
But it's not really a phrasal verb though, is it?
I'm bringing round a salad.
Bring something over or bring something round.
I suppose it can be like to bring something to a party, or.
But there's not an equivalent. It's not really when it has a different meaning. That's quite literal.
Yeah, it's quite literal.
Bring
so perhaps it's not.
over. Bring here.
Okay, I like this one. To think something over.
Yeah.
Think about something. To consider something. I need to think it over.
Consider.
Yeah,
that's
to consider. I need to think it over.
Ponder.
You might say to somebody, "Okay, don't make a decision now. Think it over. Think about it." Yeah, to ponder it. As Leila said. Watch out. Be careful.
Be careful.
Watch out. Yeah. Watch out. There's lots of people on the internet that want to steal your money. Yeah. Or watch out for this, or watch out for that. watch out for thieves on that street, for example. Things like that.
Hopefully not. Get away and one up. One up
is good.
One up is not a phrasal verb. What's one up?
One up on.
Oh, to have one up on someone.
Yeah.
Okay, that's you advanced.
You guys are very good at English. Wow, I'm very impressed. Reading. Yeah.
To have one up on someone else means that you have an advantage over them. You've done something more than they have.
So if you've got one up on someone,
it must come from sport.
Yeah. Yes, it's kind of like you have a point ahead of them. So if you're competing for a job, for example, you might say, I've got one up on her because I've got extra experience, or I've got one up on her because the boss really likes me.
Yeah, exactly.
So to have an advantage.
To get away. Now, to get away could mean just to leave and go on holiday. You need to escape. Basically, get away is escape. Or to get away with something means that you have, what's the equivalent? If you get away with something, it means that you do something bad.
Yes,
but you don't get into trouble. You're not caught.
To get away with something means to kind of
get away with murder. I mean, we have that as an expression when
you're not punished for something. Yeah. You escape this particular situation. You're absolutely fine. So, for example, we often talk about criminals having a getaway car. Yeah, the getaway car is the car that they will escape from the scene of the crime, for example. Yes, so to get away. Was that the question, to get away? I added with, because get away means holiday. Guys, I did a lesson on 10 phrasal verbs with get, where I talk all about the different meanings of get away.
And it's there.
Yeah, I talk about how it's also means to go on holiday. Yeah, to go on a getaway. Yeah, so I need to get away. I need to escape from my job.
Okay, there we go. We got okay. So the last one was pick out, choose. There we go. To choose something. I picked out some new clothes.
Yeah.
I picked him out.
Yeah, so to pick out something, like from a selection,
usually
you choose one.
Yeah,
from a selection. No.
Pick out a person.
Well, actually, no. For example, in a lineup at a police station, you have to pick out the criminal. So choose from a selection. Pick out. Like I might say to Leila, what cookie do you want? What biscuit do you want? Pick one out.
All of them.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm afraid we're going to have to call it a day now. I feel like we should probably just answer one or two more because they've been waiting though.
Yeah, but we'll come back to them. We'll have a look, cut down on. We've done a lot of these, and was frozen before, so sorry about that,
guys. So we're going to have to go, guys, but we're going to look back at your comments, and we can always make a video about some of these other ones that you're talking about. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Please share this video. Share it with your friends who would like to learn English. Leila and I have both been teaching English for a long time, so we know lots about the language, and we're very happy to answer your questions. So always leave a comment, and we will try our best to get back to you. Okay.
Definitely.
Share this video if you haven't subscribed yet. Then
and
why not?
Like the video as well. And we can keep doing lives.
Thank you, guys. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. And end stream.